Hello, everyone. How are you? Got my water. I'm working on the poncho. I've gotten more done. I got about another half of a skein done, work done. So that's what I got so far. It's turning out pretty. You can hold it up like on square like that, or turn it sideways on an angle so there's a point in the front and a point in the back. Hello to all the lurkers. Thank you so much for being here. I'm working on I'm making like a big granny square, and it with a hole in the middle for the head. How are you all doing? It'd be nice if you would talk so I'd have someone to talk to, because right now it seems like I'm talking to myself. I can just hang out. I don't need to talk. I'm using a Premier Everyday 4-weight yarn in the colorway Toasted Marshmallow. I've got a lot of this color, so I can definitely finish this poncho in this colorway. I think it'll be pretty. It's all neutral colors. Pretty, isn't it? Hello, Tina. How are you? Sneaking out with your earpiece at group. All right, you'll be listening and lurking. Hello, Darcia. How are you? So glad you're here. I'm working on my poncho. I found more colors, more skeins of this yarn. So I'll be able to finish it with this colorway. I've got like 9 skeins of it. So that's like 1,800 yards. Because I had one before that. Thank you, Darcia. It is coming along pretty nicely. I started another skein and it was the wrong color. It was similar, but it wasn't the same. So I had to take it out, and I rolled this one up with my yarn caker and ball winder. Because I found more of these. So I'm excited about it. I don't think it'll get done like real soon. I won't be able to wear it tomorrow night when we go out for Taco Tuesday. But it's coming along nicely. Darcia says, hello, Camper 14, Tina. So my husband called me or texted me a little before 4 o'clock my time, and he says he's got to work late. And he probably won't be getting home before he had to go to his meeting. So he went straight to his meeting. So I haven't seen him officially since last night, but he did hug and kiss me this morning before he left. But of course I was sleeping, or I was mostly sleeping. It's like, have a good day, honey. So what are you all working on? I know Tina's at a crochet group. What are you working on, Darcia? Tina says hi to Darcia. I went to, okay. All right. You're working on your blanket. Oh, wonderful. What color, what size, what pattern? Hi, Don. How are you? I'm still working on this. I'll be working on it for a while. I don't know how big I gotta make it. I figured till it covers most of my midsection, then I could end it and find out what kind of edging she wants us to put on it. Darcia said the pattern is by Hooked by Robin, colors cream, black, and gray. Wonderful. Bernat Babe blanket yarn. Oh, wow, it's going to be fuzzy and soft. This is a poncho, yes. It's by Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches. She put out this tutorial 2 years ago. She made it using Premier Frosty Cakes or something like that. So she's got a edging around the neckline too to round it out if you want to. She said you can keep it square if you want to, but she's got a stitch to round out the neckline, so it's not square. I found a lot of this color of yarn in my basement in a storage box. Have to return to my group and work on my shawl. All right. Feel like I'm sneaking off at school. Well, you're welcome to sneak here anytime, Tina. That's so cool. Yeah, I know the feeling. When I used to belong to a crochet group, there were times that you all make it more fun. I enjoy you all more than I enjoyed the group. Now, don't get me wrong, the group was wonderful. I learned a lot from them. Got a lot of help. It was more structured than I wanted it, than I would have liked. Woohoo, we're fun. Uh-huh. Yes, you are, Dawn. I'm so excited. This group has been wonderful for me. You all keep me company when my husband's gone. Just a minute, please. A kid came by wanting to sell me a raffle ticket. He said, "You want to buy one of my raffle tickets? You bought one last year." Hi, Racine. How are you? So good to have you here. I'm still working on my poncho. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Figured the school kids coming around would only come around in during the school year. Not this time. I said maybe next later, but I couldn't right now. He says, "Okay, if I still have some." Little salesman. My husband's home. So how are you all doing? I don't see my husband's truck now. So I don't, there he is. How about this Velveeta Bucks dinner thing? You just had chicken, like hamburger helper. The seasoning smells weird. I don't usually buy box dinners. Yeah, I don't anymore either. But I thought it would be quick and easy meal before a trip, right? I don't know if it tastes like it smells, it's gonna be gross. Oh no, that's not good. I'm sorry. Hmm. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. It's supposed to be a ranch seasoning packet, but it has a weird chemical smell. Oh no, that's terrible. I used to buy stuff like Hamburger Helper when I was newly married. Hi, Sue. How are you? It's a poncho. Yep. You're making a poncho too, right? That's the picture you sent? Yeah, beautiful. I'm just using the same colors skein. Should look pretty. Let's see. Like that. Just going around and around and around with this one. I'm on my second cake. This is it. Yeah, thank you, Racine. I got the pictures. Your house helper is finally there. It's evening. Wow. Thank you, Sue. Racine's is gorgeous. Look at that. And here's the on the angle. That's Racine's. It's beautiful, Racine. Good job. So I think my husband, what he did was he went to go get the mail. Our mail didn't come till after 6 tonight. And Racine says, yes, Michelle, hope poncho is also beautiful. Thank you.
What a day.
Did you go to the meeting?
Yes, nobody showed except Curtis, Russ, and me,
Oh, wow.
and Garth.
Hmm.
I could have stayed at work, made more money.
Yeah, you could have.
I'm glad I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Money's nice. Are you live?
Yes.
Oh. Hi, ladies.
Casey says hello. He just got home from
Dude,
work.
I said hi.
Hi. You love my colors, Racine? It's called toasted marshmallow.
Has Racine ever heard of a cliffhanger joke?
Racine, have you ever heard of a cliffhanger joke? Everybody's saying hello to Casey. Hello, Mr. Michelle.
Mr. Michelle works just fine.
Mr. Crochet and Crafts.
Mr. does not.
Mr. does not crochet and craft, he says. Racine said no.
No. Be back next week and I'll let you know.
Be back next week and he'll let you know.
That's cute. What type of shoes do spies wear?
What type of shoes do spies wear? Dad jokes, gotta love them, says Don.
Nobody else does.
What types of shoes do spies wear? Racine says what?
Sneakers.
Sneakers. They sneak around.
Yeah.
LOL.
I bought a raffle ticket.
You did?
Yeah.
Cool. From that kid?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
He must have been here earlier.
Yeah, he was. I was live then, and I said, sorry, maybe next time.
Yeah, I was backing in. They were down the street. So
Ah.
his grandmother knew me from work.
Oh. What do you call a cow with no legs, says Dawn. Hello, Kathy. How are you?
I know what sound they make.
My husband is thinking about it. Hi, Timmy. How are you? A cow with no legs. What do you call them?
Okay, I'm gonna let her go with this one.
Dawn says ground beef.
Ah.
That's a good one.
That is.
Yeah, Casey says that's a good one. Ground beef, cow with no legs, beef on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy says, I say steak. Don says, my dad told me that one a few weeks ago. That's cool. So how are you all doing? I mean, I'm so happy to be here, and I'm happy you all are here too. Timmy says, I'm sorry I was late. That's okay. A certain person finally called and made aware of trouble I'm having. Ah, okay. Good. Racine says steak too. What is your whip, Michelle? Poncho. It's a big granny square with a big hole in the middle right now. And I'm using Premier Everyday yarn. It's a 4-weight, 100% premium acrylic, or anti-pilling, not premium. Anti-pilling acrylic, 180 yards per skein, and I'm on my second skein. I've got a ways to go. Yes, this is the Cinnamon Stitches poncho. Got my hook stuck in here too. Pretty colors. Thank you. It's called Toasted Marshmallow. It's kind of very neutral colors, which is kind of what I'm going for. I like the neutral colors. It can go with pretty much anything. I won't have it done for tomorrow, but maybe next week. At least I think it's her pattern. Started out as her pattern, but I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't know if I'm following her pattern precisely. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? Lurking as you crochet. All right, wonderful. So glad you're here. I'm just working on my poncho. I'm on the second skein. I probably need 6 skeins at least before it looks like it's a poncho. Because right now it's just a big granny square with a hole in the middle. Everybody's saying hello to Kathleen. How are you all doing, and what are you working on, Kathleen? My husband just got home from his meeting. Doesn't seem like he was there long enough for it to be a meeting. Thank you, Timmy, for posting the link for Cinnamon Stitches poncho. You're working on a scrap afghan. That's wonderful. I've seen scrap afghans before, and I think of colors that I want to incorporate in it, and I go out and I buy the colors I need. So I never made a scrap afghan using all scrap yarns. Everybody's saying hello to Timmy, or Kathleen is. Darcy says, I make those every year. Aha. I should do that, but the ones I have a lot of, I want to make something with them. And I think of the ones that I only have a little bit of, I'm going to save them for amigurumi. Kathleen says, I'm using scrap yarns and what comes to hand, to mind. All right. Well, that's a great way to use up your leftovers. Usually what comes to mind, and hola, how are you, Darla girl? That Darla girl. How are you? So glad you could join us. We work on our crochet projects together, and this is what I've got going. It's gonna be a poncho. You're not color coordinating the afghan. See, I don't like uncoordinated. I don't like, my mind wants patterns to be beautiful. And to me, just throwing a color here and a color there, it's not beautiful. I don't know. That's the way my mind works. Very functional, yes. Oh, thank you, Darla. Yes, I am doing well. I hope you are as well. Thank you, Darla. Wonderful. So far, well, that's one way to wear it. And like this. Mm. Having a hard time here. Darcia says I get all my scrap yarn together and make a big blanket, or I do squares and sew them together, but I mostly do squares. That's wonderful, Darcia. Timmy says I didn't get started on my poncho because I'm counting what yarns I have and the yardage. Awesome. Did you get to go across the street to work out there? No. Okay. Well, hopefully this week you will be able to. Here's Darla Girl's link. Thank you. Darcia says making squares is very relaxing. Uh-huh. Darla says, thank you, Timmy. Sure, no problem. Hi, Darcia. Or Darla. I got unsubscribed and had to wait and hi Ruth, how are you? And had to wait in timeout to chat. Well, I am sorry, Ruth, but that's my way of trying to keep the trolls away by putting in the 5 minute wait. How are you, Ruth? What are you working on? Timmy says, here's the link for the poncho. Michelle can pin it to the top. Maybe I can. Yeah. There, I pinned it. The chicken stuff isn't terrible. Well, that's good, Don. Everybody's saying hi to Ruth. Ruth is good. That's wonderful. So glad you came in. And thank you for waiting the 5 minutes after resubscribing. Ruth says, I'm just glad I wasn't 20 minutes. It wasn't 20 minutes. I've done that before too. But I figured 5 minutes is enough to get most of them, keep most of them away. I still get one or two every now and then. All right, Timmy dropped Ruth's link. You're making a cube-shaped ottoman out of scrap yarn. Oh, I bet that's wonderful. What are you using to fill it, Ruth? Each cube is loosely sorted by color depending on what I have. Cool. How big are they, and what are you using for inside the ottoman to hold its shape? Darcia says, Ruth Howard, where did you get the pattern for that? You're using old clothes and sheets that you've been given for inside the ottoman? Interesting. Darla says, I've been fighting kidney stones. Since Friday. Saturday, I started taking medicines for it. I'm sleepy, but doing well. Well, I'm so glad you're doing all right. Praying for you, Darla. Yeah, Timmy says, well, Darla will say prayers for you. We pray every morning at 6:30 Central Time. We have prayers and devotionals at that time. Ruth says, I'm using fiber spiders waffle stitch in the round to make them 18 inches wide and tall. Wow. Dawn says, sorry to hear that, Darla. And Darcia says, praying for you, Darla. Thank you. Thank you all. We pray, we do Bible studies on this channel every day. Well, not every day. We're studying women of the Bible. Today we did, not Deborah. Deborah's the next one. Rahab. So if you want to, so far we've done Eve, Sarah, Miriam, Jochebed, Rahab. Yep. And Rebecca. Ruth says, I've got 3 squares done so far in red, orange, and yellow. Oh, wow. Beautiful. 3 primary, red and yellow are primary colors. You can use all the primary colors. And they're the colors they make. Because red and yellow make orange. You can get blue is the other primary color. Blue and yellow make green, and blue and red make purple. Yep, Timmy says she's on Central Time, whereas some of us are Eastern Time. Yep. Darla says, thank you. Prayers are very much appreciated. I will add you to our prayer list, Darla. Thank you for sharing. So I don't crochet real fast, but I do a lot of things as well as this. Bless you, hon.
Thank you.
Ruth says, yeah, I'm planning on having the 6 squares have one color each, but some have a lot of white and brown as filler. Perfect. It's quite all right. Timmy says, that sounds pretty neat. Yes, it does. So I do a lot of lives on my channel. I don't do a lot of other videos. Because I haven't figured out how to do them very well. They're a lot of work. I'd rather just do lives. Darla says, Ruth, great color combinations. Timmy says, I may go over to the other house later or real early tomorrow morning. All right. Awesome. Any other plans this week? My Pilates instructor is back, so I get to go to Pilates instead of relying on doing it at home. I am so looking forward to getting more of this project done. I would love to be able to wear it tomorrow night, but I won't be ready. Timmy says I have 3 appointments, 2 on Wednesday and 1 on Thursday. All right. I get to go to Pilates Wednesday and Friday. Woohoo!
What's your appointments for?
What are your appointments for? Are they doctor, dentist, therapy? You don't have to be graphic.
And if you don't want to tell, no.
And if you don't want to tell, don't. That's fine. Just trying to make conversation. Wednesday is blood work and physical therapy. All right. That's cool. Thursday is to start new doctor for colonoscopy.
Fun.
Fun. Nah. Dawn says, I need to make a dentist appointment. I'm terrible at making myself appointments. I make everyone else's, but always forget or procrastinate mine. I make them as when I go to the dentist. When I'm there, they make my next appointment while I'm still sitting in the chair. Dawn, please do that ASAP because dental infections affect other areas of your body. Yes, they do. I've heard of that too. Oh, and my mission statement is done. Wonderful, Timmy. That's the assignment I gave them today. While we were doing our study of Rahab. Timmy says, I've done my mission statement in the years past, so it was really easy. Wonderful. Awesome. Racine says, congratulations, Timmy. And Timmy says, thank you very much. Good job, Timmy. I'm going to have to catch the replay. All right, Don. Racine says, ladies, I need to go make Tom's dinner. Take care, everyone. You too, Racine. Good talking to you. Thank you for being here. I've enjoyed having you. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Don says, good night, Racine. I'm at another corner. Darla says, my internet is having trouble. Have a lovely night, everyone. You too, Darla. God bless. Take care. We'll be praying for you. Don says, have a good evening, Darla. Hope you feel better soon. Yes. It's pretty, if I do say so myself. Looking good, Michelle. Thank you, Darcia. Those of you who don't know, I was in a wreck when I was a kid, big accident. I've got nerve damage in my right arm. So every now and then I shake and then I have trouble getting my needle where it needs, or hook where it needs to go. But I've been crocheting right-handed for so long now that it mostly got better. But as I'm getting older, I'm shaking more. So I started teaching myself to crochet left-handed. Takes me forever to crochet anything left-handed, but I can do it. So I crochet right-handed more than I crochet left-handed. But since this, all I gotta do is put the hook, wrap the yarn around the hook and go in the chain space instead of a stitch, it's easier to crochet right-handed in this case. Everybody's quiet tonight. I'd love to see your ottoman, Ruth. Is there a tutor? Yeah, you said fiber spider. Ah, okay. Done. Awesome. All right. What did you make for dinner? I did not make anything for dinner. I kind of had one of my protein shakes for lunch, and I'm not hungry. My husband had leftovers and made himself a sandwich on the sourdough bread that I made. Well, that's good. It keeps you full. Yep. Kept me full. So I finished another round of this. You had a ham and cheese sandwich. Cool. You really like the look of this yarn? Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? And I'm not doing any color controlling. It's just crocheting it as it comes out of the skein. And that sounds good to me. Yes, it does. So I've got two more here. I wasn't sure at first, but the more around you get, the better it looks. Thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to find where I joined this second skein to the first skein. Here it is. Mm. So we'll see how far this gets me. And then I'll have 2 more skeins of it here, and I think I've got 3 more in the yarn room. Okay, Darcia. So I don't know how many rounds I'll have to make, but I would imagine I have to go quite a ways. Hi, Tina, you're back home. All right. Welcome. Dawn says, is that from your stash? Yes. Yes, it is from my stash. I have not been out to buy yarn since I made those red, white, and blue shorts and the top for me. Not sure who's still here, but hello, everyone, says Tina. Well, Dawn is feeding Harrison. Timmy's here. Darcia will be right back. Well, I think you got them all. I think Racine went to have dinner, so she left. And that's okay. I have 2 packs of yarn. Timmy says 270 yards, but 6 slightly different colors. Okay. Do you have more across the street, Timmy? Because I've used about that much yarn so far. And this is what I got of it. So it's far from done, but I used about 270 yards so far, approximately. What's a pack of yarn? Oh, you mean 2 skeins or 2 cakes or whatever? 2 skeins of yarn, and they're 270 yards each. 2 Super Saver heart, red heart, bright stripe. Cool. And they're 270 yards per cake, per skein rather. So that's 540 yards. Yeah, you'll get it a little bigger than this, because this is about 270 yards. Two skeins. Okay. I grab this from across the street. Okay. Do you have 2 of each color or just 2 skeins? 2 of each color. So that's 1,000 yards. You'll be fine. 1,080 yards. Okay, 1 of each. Do you have any more of them? Timmy says 2 skeins of Big Twist Purple, 380 yards each. Ooh. So that's 760 yards of purple. You can use that as a border. I don't know. What do you think, Tina? Two packs of parchment, 2 taupe, 2 bright stripe, 2 purple. Parchment. You can make something pretty with all that yarn. Hmm. Hmm. 270 times 4, 180 or 1,080. Then 380 times 2, 720 or 760. Yep. not including the bright stripes. Awesome. I think the bright stripes would make an awesome hat. Mm. Mm. So you've got plenty of yarn, Timmy. Mm. 764 of bright stripes. Cool. 482 times 2 is more than 764. It's like 964. So going to use the parchment with purple. Awesome. It'll look great. Yep. Casey said fantabulous. New word. Fantabulous. Cool. $540 of parchment and $760 of purple. Cool. Are you gonna start with the purple along the neckline and then do the parchment? I think that would look pretty cool. To have the purple up closer to your face. What do you think? The parchment is tinged a pinkish color. Ooh, that's cool. So it all depends on you, whether you want pink closer to your face or purple. Hmm. Oops, not using the bright stripes. Nope, not for the shawl or poncho. Oh. Timmy says, Michelle, that's my word I made up years ago. Fantabulous. I guess you're not the only one who makes up words, Timmy. Fantabulous. She said she made up that word.
I don't doubt it. I didn't make it up. I heard it somewhere before.
Ah. Okay, Casey says he's heard it somewhere before. He didn't make it up. All right, wonderful, Timmy. Go with the parchment first. Awesome. So it's like a big granny square, this pattern, with a big hole in the middle. You're gonna chain 104, join it without twisting it, which is a challenge. Oh, cool, Timmy. So parchment, purple, then edge in parchment. Awesome. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm liking this. It's easy. It's kind of mindless. No worries, it's a good word. Uh-huh. Fantabulous. Hello, Daphne. How are you? This is cute and looks easy, but you have to read it unless you know, I believe, Spanish. Racine, I think, does. I don't. Or not much. I know a couple words. Hi, Daphne. She says, I'm doing fine, just working on some knitting. What are you knitting? Curious. That's my shawl or poncho so far. A sweater. Ooh, cool. Tina says, I think Timmy would like it. What is whatever that is in Spanish? I wouldn't know Spanish. I can't translate. Hello, Sheila. How are you? Good evening, blessed and thankful, working on a half double blanket. Cool. What color, Sheila? Timmy says all you have to do is turn on your closed caption, then auto translate to English. All right. Okay, so you can read the directions in English. Cool. Awesome. So I'm working on a poncho. Sheila's working on a half double blanket. Cool. Tina's been making shawls at her group on Monday night. Pink and whatever yarn you find in your stash. Wonderful. Wonderful. I've been trying to use up yarn in my stash. This yarn was yarn in my stash. I've got a lot of yarn. So I'm just using up what I have. I haven't been shopping for yarn. Not since all those red, white, and blue shorts and my red, white, and blue top and purse. Those I had to go out and buy, but maybe if I have some of this color left over, this toasted marshmallow, I may make the guy's shorts with this color. At least my husband. Because he's special. He says I'm a guinea pig. I use the word special. Maybe I'll have to make Fred a pair of bright yellow ones. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, I know. If I have bright yellow, I probably do. Timmy says 108 stitches, Michelle. 104. You're welcome. Eversoft by Premier in parchment. Oh, wow. That's great. That's nice yarn. So you're using Premier yarn also. So am I. Premier every day. It feels very nice. Thank you. Yes, a certain someone sent it to me. Well, aren't you lucky? Very nice. Hmm. 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 So how far are you, Timmy, on your train? you get to 4 and your stitches go too big. So you're having trouble with the tension, is that it? Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. Yes, and Sam is on the phone asking for my address to send me cards. All right. So give him your address. I don't know if Sue is still here. Tell him hi. Talking to your crochet friends. I saw someone have a hat pattern that I thought was pretty. It would look very pretty in this color of yarn. I might have to make it. Kind of to go with the poncho. What do you think about that? Make what? A hat to go with the poncho. Matching set. That would be great too. Yeah. I kind of think so. I would do this one, but this looks knit. That pattern? That one is knit. Yeah, Yeah, I gotta go to their website to get that one. No. Pattern shown on the reverse. Visit Premier Yarns. Okay. Sheila says, I'm going to have to buy some cotton yarn because I need to make some more dishcloths for my house. What type do you? I buy the peaches and cream. It's at Walmart. It's less expensive than the other cottons you can buy. Sugar and cream normally runs like a cone of it is like $14. Whereas at Walmart, peaches and cream is like $10. Michelle gets cotton of peaches and cream cone at Walmart. Yep, I do. It's less expensive that way. They've got more variety of colors in the little skeins of it. But the cones are a better value. You're welcome, Sheila. You get more. You can make more dishcloths out of a cone than out of the same amount buying the little balls. You're welcome. Now, some places sell very nice cotton, and I think it's too nice to make dishcloths out of. Maybe face cloths are good with that, but not dishcloths. A 4.1, you told me that you liked. Okay, I'll check it out later, Tina. Thank you. It's going down. Yeah, I know, Tina. There's a lot of things you'd like to make. I know you save them all in your uh, playlists. So what else have you all been up to? I think I'm done with that for tonight. Thank you all for being here, but I've been on for close to 2 hours. And I'm getting kind of tired, and I want to talk to my husband because I haven't gotten to do that yet today. How big is it now? That's how big it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rows done. I'm on round 14. Darcy says, I'm back. That poncho is really coming along beautiful. Thank you. Looks really great. Thank you, Lucky 13. I'm on round 14. 13 is done. Timmy says, oh, I see. Okay, thank you very much, Michelle. I need to see what to do after 104 stitches. You're gonna join it to the first chain without being careful that the chain does not twist. That's the tough part. And just follow Cinnamon Stitch's lead directions. Okay, so top or bottom? What do you mean top or bottom? That's going around the neck. That's where you're starting from. The loop. Whichever loop you come across is the one you're going to use. I normally do the top loop. Join it within the top loop. Just follow Cinnamon Stitch's lead and directions, and she's got a great tutorial. But the beginning was kind of confusing because she said chain 100, then she said, came back on and said, I chained 104. So just follow her lead, chain 104, and then just join it and follow her lead. Did you ever finish the shawl for your sister, Timmy? All you gotta do is turn it for the V-neck. She's gonna teach you at the end of the video how to go around the neckline. I haven't gone that far yet in her video. To cross the street, I ran out of daylight. Okay. Well, hopefully tomorrow you can go back there. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I've enjoyed being live. I hope you have too, being in my live. Hope I've helped you. If you have any questions, I'll be back on tomorrow morning. We'll talk to you all later. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.